I think a lot of young artists like myself have experienced wanting to mirror or copycat what we think is success. So we listen to a 50 Cents, we listen to a Master P and think the things that they're talking about is the things that we want to become as well, living from the outside in. My goal is to inspire artists to live from the inside out and speak truth. Just in terms of my life, always moving, living nomadically, that was the norm for me. Being in the streets, I always felt like it was something more. And I felt like I was just wasting my life away. Back then, I wasn't really thinking about it. I was just surviving and just trying to make a way for myself. Being born in a third world country or being born in any adverse situations like myself, I gravitated to an expression, an art form, a culture that just was all about the underdog, about overcoming whatever your life situation is and taking nothing and turning it into something. And hip hop was that thing. And coming to America, I always knew I would come to the birthplace of hip hop. I would always say that as a little kid. I just want to go to New York. And as fate would have it, I came to New York and really grew up in the streets and going to rap ciphers, going to, show breakdancing shows, seeing DJs on the mic and also being, tagging up my name on the walls. So I experienced all aspects of hip hop culture and really found certain principles. I took this idea and made it like this big thing.
My dream was to create a program where young people could start healing through hip-hop music.
We need is people who are individuals who will write their songs about whatever's on their mind. Knowing that people don't have enough of that social or political or uplifting material.
If you're going through stuff in your life, that's what you need to put your music or your art about. That's what it gotta represent. And that integrity is gonna come through in the music. That's what people connect to. That's soul music. The Hip Hop Project originally started as an after-school program where I brought young people into, this space called Art Start. And Art Start is the umbrella organization that gave me the opportunity to create my own program. And the program connects high school students to pros in the music industry, and they get to write, produce, and market their own hip-hop album. And throughout that process, I developed them holistically, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, to be able to express themselves from the inside out and make material or music that is inspiring, motivational, and honest.
I have a lot of faith in these kids. In 5 years, hopefully, there'll be 25 programs in 25 other cities in this country.
What does it take to manifest a dream? I think what is necessary is vision. Vision can be skeletal, initially, and then, you every day. I keep an idea book when I just, stuff pop into my head. I kind of think of it like, the Big Bang Theory, where creation started with this Big Bang. I think on a smaller level, that's what happens in our brain when we get these ideas. Like, I got it, And, once you get it, you got to capture it and write it down. So I write down my ideas and just keep working on it and, start filling in the vision with color. Ask people their ideas, always looking and listening and aware for creativity to hit me, I think also what is needed is an attitude of I cannot fail, and to move forward like, that's just what it is. This is what is going to happen. Also support, to be around people that constantly tell you that it is possible and to believe in you. Also people who don't tell you it don't, because that balance makes you drive a little bit harder, and the people who tell you that it can happen give you that support when you get weak. I think one of the last things that's very important in terms of manifesting a vision or a dream is patience. To be able to just wait it out, to know that things are going to happen in its right time, and not to give up along the way because you're impatient or it's not happening fast enough. I don't think that there's anything that is really not possible. My will creates a way, and I try to share that with audiences and people beyond this movie. Just in general, anybody that meets me know
that you know, I dream big, and I think that all things are possible. And my life has created that mindset. So even for this movie to start out as just a little me taping kids in the classroom, trying to create my hoop dreams, and now, you know, it's going to be released nationwide, and Bruce Willis and Queen Latifah and Russell Simmons are all luminaries connected with it. You know, all things is possible, man.
I told you, go see the Hip Hop Project, May the 11th. It's theaters, you know what it is. It's going down.
It's something I like to call